Hey, I'm Antoni from Nope, not from Cosmo. I'm from Queer Eye. Let's try this again. Hey guys, I'm Antoni from Queer Eye, and I'm here with Cosmo UK playing Stan or Ban. I got my first one! So the first one is dogs. A dog I stan. I feel like corgis is just expected. So I'm going to talk about a dog that not a lot of people know about. It's the dog I was raised with. Always had either one or two, and that's a miniature dachshund, or a dachshund if you're me. That's the dog I stan. I have to ban a dog. I ban cats! Sorry, Jonathan, I love you so much. Snacks! A snack that I love to have would be something like a perfect bite. So maybe it'd be a big fat medjool date. Just take the pit out, put a little bit of gorgonzola, a Marcona almond, and then wrap the whole thing in prosciutto, and just bake it for a little bit. It's also known as the perfect bite, and it's literally the first recipe in Antoni in the Kitchen, available on newsstands now. A snack that I banned. You know what it is? It's people who make excuses that they can't have a meal, so they just eat like an oatmeal bar instead. It's dry, it's not satisfying. Cue 3 months from now when I'm doing an endorsement for an oatmeal bar. It'll be very awkward, but thoroughly entertaining. Don't know why it's so satisfying to catch something. TV shows. Number one show right now, Euphoria. I have never wanted to be a teenage girl who wears oversized silky blouses and has like awesome hair like Zendaya and just have sparkles in my eyes all the time and just ride bicycles. But also one that if I were a teenager and I'd be watching it with my parents, I'd be really uncomfortable because of all of the nudity. You know when you're watching a show like that with your parents and then somebody naked comes along and it's just... Anyway. A show that I ban. This is hard. Is there a show about heights? You know what? I'm just doing my best. I caught that one and I didn't even look at it. Talent, guys. Films. I was really excited to see Aladdin. But I feel like Abu could have been a little funnier. Like, he's supposed to be a silly monkey. And he just seemed a little too serious. And he made me nervous. His face made me scared a little. He just seemed very severe. And the cartoon Abu was just a lot more friendly. And he would, like, put dates under his little hat and just follow Aladdin around everywhere. This Abu scared me a little. Movie that I stan. It's really random, but Great Expectations. I think it's from 1999. Alfonso Cuarón directed it, and it's with Gwyneth Paltrow and Ethan Hawke, arguably at their primes of their careers, but they're still kind of at their primes because they're living legends. Now I just thought about Cruel Intentions, which was in the same era, which is kind of really iconic if you think about it, and I feel like it's a film that should be referenced more often. Next. That was a cheap throw. That was a trick. Books. A book that I stan. Year of the Monkey by Patti Smith. Everything she touches is gold, and she continues to do so with her most recent release. Oh, it would have been a good plug for my cookbook, but I already did that with the previous one. We don't have to be gross. And a book that I ban. Why would I ban a book? Unless it promotes like toxic masculinity or something really gross. Continually very proud of myself with his catching skills. Music. Oh, good topic. You know what I'm very confused by? 3 women who I really love. Miley Cyrus, Lana Del Rey, Ariana Grande. Film franchise I also really love, Charlie's Angels. But the new single, I don't really understand. I feel like Lana just kind of like stumbled on there and like she's not really in it. But the song feels like Miley Cyrus's recent single. And then Ari comes in. Something ain't right. And I wanted to love it, and I wanted to be really excited by it. And a song that I really love, and it's a song that I listened to this morning when I was literally landing into Heathrow, is London Boy by Taylor Swift. And Cornelia Street a close second. And Death by a Thousand Cuts number 3, because we can all relate to that. And Lover number 4. The entire album, really. I cheated there. Memes. Oh, there's a meme. The hockey game meme when I was with Petey and his ex-girlfriend. That one seems to be resurfacing. I feel like I cleared things up in the US, but just in case for anybody in the UK who's wondering, I wasn't uncomfortable. They were both very sweet. It was 2 hockey players who were beating the shit out of each other, and I genuinely got nervous. And my resting face is it always looks like I'm a little concerned or like I'm worried about some existential matter, which I probably was. So I'm kind of tired of that one a little bit. And then a meme that I love. So it's a bunch of corgis that are jumping up and down in the snow, and their little ears just flop like little bunny rabbits. They just look like these little festive rabbits, and they're so happy to be in the snow. Because they're pups! They have a layer of fat and fur, and they don't really care if they're in the snow and naked. And it's just like one after the other, like hop, 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 like little bunny rabbits. Ah. If you like or didn't like what you saw or heard today, please subscribe to Cosmo UK on YouTube. That was my British way of saying YouTube. YouTube.